Hello friendly fans, this is part 247 of the My Little Pony game. Earlier we worked on some of the quests in the Crystal Empire for Cloud Days, so we're going to start there today. For Bring on the Fun, we needed to play the Balloon Pop game and play the Equestria Girls mini game 5 times. This week I was able to finish that quest. Woohoo! What? I'm just taking Pinky's advice. I was also able to finish up One and All High and Low. We needed to play the Telescope minigame and play the Crystal Mine minigame. Wow, I'm inspired too. Even more than I'm usually inspired by crystals. We also started Stronger Together. We needed to play the Ball Bounce minigame and buy some decorations for the Crystal Empire. I was able to finish that up this week by playing the Ball Bounce minigame. If you want to see me play that last week, go ahead and check out last week's video. Yay! Who's the strongest? Spike is. Who isn't really that good at playing ball but is pumped up anyway? Spike is! So now let's go and check out Unbreakable. We need to play the apple picking minigame 3 more times. Grace was my little helper this week, and she played some of these quests and finished them up for me, but she didn't actually record the apple picking game that she used. So let's play through it one time together with another pony, just so you can see what the apple picking game is like. It's really fun. You just catch these apples that are falling from the tree, and if you see that yellow shaky one, that is rotten. You don't want to catch those. Those will slow you down. And you just catch as many as you can. We got 360. If Applejack's ready for anything, then I'm ready for anything. And Applejack sure looks ready for anything. It's working. The power of the crystal heart. It's locking him away. What? No! No! Stop! Ah! It's over. Finally. Thanks, Spike. I couldn't have done it without you. Sis, you deserve our thanks just as much as Spike does. Thanks to you and your friends, Twily, the Crystal Empire is saved. But you've got to stop staving my rump like this, little sis. It's starting to get embarrassing. The reward for finishing that storyline is King Sombra. And look at his castle, it's kind of creepy. Let's find a place for it here in the Crystal Empire. It takes about 22 hours and 15 minutes to complete, so we'll have to wait on that. I noticed I have the Patterboat race course in my inventory, and I honestly don't remember how I got this, but let's go ahead and put it in Canterlot. This is a shop, so we will earn bits and shards from it. This will be done in about 4 hours and 20 minutes. Over in Ponyville, we're still working on Altia's Volantis. We need to welcome Fleetfoot, and to do that, we need to go ahead and put a couple of ponies on task. If your characters are busy doing a group quest, you can always just replace them with another character, and then you could go ahead and put them on the right task. Let's make a little trip to the Everfree Forest. I'm going to clear out a couple of these plunder vines really quick. And these take shards to get rid of. And we haven't made any totems in a while, so let's go ahead and visit Zikora's hut. We're going to make an honesty totem today. We're going to use sticky sap, red orchid, and purple mushrooms. And we get a small honesty totem. That'll be done in about 30 seconds. While we're waiting for that to mix up, we can go ahead and collect some ingredients. And now our honesty totem should be complete, so let's go ahead. You can tell the little pot is jumping around. If we go over here to the shelf, we can use the totem. It will take us outside and place it in one of these little pits. And later we can collect honesty shards. There was our last ingredient. Well, that's all the regular quest I'm working on, so let's go ahead and start our new limited time story. This is called Growing Up is Hard to Do, and we had a little bit of a technical difficulty this week, and we didn't get the first part of the story, but we start out with Fluttershy. She is very happy to be having a rare quiet moment with her animal friends. The first quest is called Oh So Quiet, and we send Fluttershy to enjoy a rare moment of rest. I get how Fluttershy feels. I just want to relax with a Power Ponies comic and a hot cup of lava-aid. But of course, Twilight comes and interrupts her downtime because she needs help with a magical flower that Star Swirl left behind. So we sent Fluttershy to discuss the flower with Twilight Sparkle. I'm sure that flower is important, but I'm also sure that Twilight is overreacting about how important. Just, the teeniest bit. See? It's definitely wilting. It only has 3 petals left. And if we can't figure out its magical properties soon, then it will wilt some more? Yes. I guess I was kind of exaggerating about the whole fate of Equestria hanging in the balance thing. I just really don't want to let Star Swirl down. I understand, Twilight. Even if I do wish I could just be a normal pony sometimes, instead of being Fluttershy, the hero with the fate of Equestria in her hooves. No! The flower just lost another petal. What are we going to do? I'm not sure, but whatever it is, it might have to wait. Look over there. Do you see the Cutie Mark Crusaders coming this way? They asked me whether I could chaperone them to the Appaloosa County Fair a little while ago. I hate to tell them no again, but it looks like both of us are just too busy today. This limited time story has a boss battle here. We collect magic coins over time, and we can click on our little bag to collect those. And then with those, we can level up our hero gear. Our hero is Fluttershy. You can see the helpers for stage 1 is Applejack, Rarity, and Twilight Sparkle. I have all 3 of those. And it looks like we have enough to fight the first boss. So we're going to tap on all of those little targets as they go under the arrow. And we have a limited amount of time to complete the boss battle. You want to avoid, of course, the bombs that will explode all the other targets on the screen. I fast forwarded to the end for you all, and we successfully defeated Scootaloo. The reward is the transformation flower. I'm sorry the CMCs don't have anyone to go to the fair with either. I'd do it, but I have to narrate this. Hey, where'd Fluttershy go? Let's head on over to Sweet Apple Acres. That's where we're going to place the transformation flower. This is a cool little decoration. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, this is awful. I overheard some ponies talking about how the Cutie Mark Crusaders turned themselves into adults somehow when I wasn't looking. They're probably already on the train to Appaloosa right now. I know I said I was busy, but if I don't make sure they're okay, maybe no pony will. Twilight was okay with me leaving to keep an eye on them too. Actually, it was a little strange just how okay with it she was. It was like right after I put on my traveling scarf to make the trip, she forgot I was even in the room. She was probably just distracted by the...
Miss, do you have a train ticket? Because the only seats we have left are in the first-class carriage, and we're just about to leave the station.
Oh, I suppose I was in such a rush that I forgot to buy one, and I left my bit purse back at the sanctuary. I guess I'll just have to wait for the next...
Ha! Don't be ridiculous, Mr. So-called conductor. I mean, have you seen this mare's luxury scarf? With an accessory like that, she's clearly a member of my personal staff. I demand you let her on the train with me this instant, or I'm going to call your manager so I can demand to speak with her manager.
Okay. Thank you for sticking up for me, Diamond Tiara. But, You do know who I really am, right? We've met before. A whole lot of times.
So one of the ponies that can help us out with the community tab is Party Favor, and I'm going to buy him for 48 gems. Yes, I want to buy Party Favor, and we're going to travel to Canterlot. And he already has a house here, so we just need to welcome him.
And let's read his bio in the Ponypedia. A charming young stallion in dazzling blue. When it comes to fun, Party Favor knows a thing or two. Let's scroll down in our community tab and check out the other helpers. This is Bright Unicorn. She cost 120 gems. I might buy her a little later, but let's look at some of the more expensive ponies. Moon Dancer, all the way down here at the bottom, is a 7 times pony. She costs 300 gems, so I think I will go ahead and buy her. She also belongs in Canterlot. We have to build her house. Moon Dancer's home takes about 24 hours. And let's check out Lemon Hearts. She is 210 gems. She also belongs in Canterlot. And Lemon Heart's home will be ready in about 18 hours. It looks like we have a total power of 39, and the recommended power for this boss battle was 38. So it looks like we're ready to go ahead and do that. And I don't know if I'll be able to finish this limited time story. The update and the limited time story started on Friday, and it actually didn't update until almost Saturday morning. So I got a little behind on this. And again, these boss battles take a little bit of time, so we're gonna skip to the end. We did defeat this boss. The reward is the Bluefy in a box. Okay, seriously, where did Fluttershy go? And who's that Pegasus with the scarf supposed to be again? Okay, so I talked to some ponies on the train, and I think I figured out what's going on. And that is, well, I think I might have a secret identity now. It's true. Whenever I put on even the tiniest accessory or piece of clothing, everyone forgets I'm Fluttershy. They think I'm just some random everyday pony. Oh my gosh, this is just like what I wished for. I guess that flower really was enchanted. This must be how Daring Do feels when she's in her AK yearling pony Sona. And it's not just fun, it's useful too. This way I can follow the Cutie Mark Crusaders to make sure they're safe. And they'll never even know I'm... Come on, girls. Grown-up mares. We gotta get off the train. This is probably the Appaloosa station, right? Oh no, this is the Hayseed Junction station. And they already left the train as I was realizing that. Wait for me, 3 grown-up ponies I've never met before. It's me, a friendly swamp guide, here to, make sure you don't get lost in the swamp. Now we have to defeat 45 minions and build up enough of those magic coins to level our hero up. Now let's go ahead and welcome Bright Unicorn and read her bio. Bright Unicorn Shooting Star Cutie Mark is the perfect reminder to always shoot for the skies. And in my Randolph Cake account, I can skip this with my VIP points, so let's go ahead and welcome Lemon Hearts. Here she is in the Ponypedia, and her bio says, she's a yellow unicorn with a bright cerulean mane, who wears her heart on her sleeve and is in her name. And by buying the helper ponies, I finished the Lifelong Friends collection, so I won this airship. Let's go ahead to Sweet Apple Acres. This is called the Lilac Sky Airship, so let's go ahead and place it. I'm also going to move the flower over here. Later, I may move this. Grace put the Bluefy in a box over here, and look how all the ponies want to stand around. Now we could also welcome Moon Dancer. Here she is in the Ponypedia, and her bio says, Moon Dancer is one beautiful pony who started to think all friendship was phony. It was a story that could have been tragic, but with Twilight's help, she learned that friendship is magic. Now we could go ahead and challenge with Moon Dancer. And of course, I'm going to kind of fast forward through this to the end. But you can get 1,540 and you can use her every 8 hours. And I think we'll go ahead and fight this boss battle here. We have enough total power. And it looks like we're fighting someone from Hayseed Junction. I don't know this pony's name. We needed a total power of 102, and we have a total power of 117, so we should have no problem. And skipping to the end here, this is our last line of targets. We did beat this boss. Our reward is the Appaloosa Station.
Phew! Well, I managed to guide every pony through the swamp without too many ponies getting tangled in vines or stuck in the mud. Mostly just me. Oh, but it wasn't all bad. We met these two very nice young ponies and their whirling mungtooth friend, and decided to all go to the fair together. Anyway, now that we're all safe here in Appaloosa, I'm sure Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo will be just...
Whoa there, friends. Now, much as I'd love to welcome y'all to the Appaloosa County Fair, I can't help noticing that you three gentlemares, don't have tickets. Wait, you have to have tickets for this?
Oh dear. I mean, excuse me. I may just be a simple country fair goer, but surely you can make some kind of exception for these fine, upstanding ponies. Y'all.
Well, we are going to finish up this limited time story next week. If you like this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and if you haven't already, hit the bell to receive notifications. Also, check out JoJo's Science Show, where JoJo and Grace do lots of fun science experiments. I love you, friends, and I hope you have a fabulous day.